Speak on that, love and hip hop. It all started with you. It really started with you. Well, wait, it started with Chrissy, right?
No, it started with me. And they were shooting a pilot. They wanted to shoot a pilot for like 4 years. I really wasn't with it, and Chrissy had the opportunity to do something that didn't go through. So I told her that on the strength that she wanted to do it, I'm gonna go speak to Jim Ackerman and see if he's willing to do a television show that was about her dealing with me.
Right.
And he was like, "Sure, let's do it. Let's come up with the whole synopsis and the premise and everything." And that's what we did. We came up with the whole thing and the name, and she involved Emily, and that's how you got Love and Hip Hop. And Mona at that time was filling in manager spots while Yandy was out of town, and you know, before you knew it, she went from manager to being a producer, and she didn't actually fulfill her managerial position as to giving me the most sound advice in that situation. So
Right. So, oh, hold on, Mike.
Oh, my bad.
Uh, so do you feel a way about that? Like, as far as, I mean, it's a franchise now. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, she popping. She made a lot of money. Kudos to her. I'm not
Yeah.
mad. What the fuck? I'm gonna be mad about her money she made. I made some decisions in my life, and that's what I did.
Yeah.
Shit, we got an opportunity to do a whole nother show. Shouts to the We Channel, some good people over there, and we got a chance to do it all over again on our own regards and the things we like to do, and we have all total control. And same thing as Mona and them did. So here we go again.
How did you feel about doing reality show? Like, considering there's a stigma attached to it. Usually, not hasn't really affected you too much, but other artists.
I
what I'm saying, hasn't-
I'm a bit smarter than most artists, so everything I do, I got to make sure that it works for me.
Right.
That it definitely puts me first in it, and most people don't understand what TV is, and TV is absolutely the number one to market and promote anything that you have to sell, whether it's yourself or you have merch or whatever it is you're trying to sell. And that's just what I took it as, an opportunity for millions and millions and millions of people to get a glimpse of me on television. And if I do it right, it's going to roll over into a shitload of money. And that's what me and Chrissy did. We make sure that we put us first on the show, that people were going to know who we were. We're going to know what our personality was about. We're going to know that this is some real shit. This is not your average reality show. And, a lot of people were giving me the blues for doing it back then, and why you doing this and why you doing that. And a lot of those same people are the same people that's lobbying for television shows now, or have their own television show, or are a cast member of a television show. So, you should be thanking me.
Did you? Now, a couple of times it went left. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had to put hands on people. And
No. I never put hands on anybody.
All right.
The camera never showed me putting hands on anybody. I don't know what kind of footage they got in the archives, but the camera never showed me putting hands on anybody. There were a few scary moments for them, I guess, when I had to be a little bit aggressive just to get my point across. But that's what was gonna happen on reality TV. You definitely wasn't gonna see me do nothing different. What was I gonna complain to the producers? Nah, everybody get their ass kicked if if you get me mad enough. But it was cool. It worked.
That it was different then. It wasn't as scripted, was it? I mean, I even had a
Well,
little.
even now it's all scripted. I mean, and when you say for us scripted is something a very loose thing when it come to me and Chrissy in the way that we do television. We probably two of the most illest people to do reality TV when it comes to doing that. I mean, got people that follow the lines, and then we set up our own synopsis. This is the room we're gonna walk in, and we're gonna do what we need to do when we inside that box, and that's what pretty much me and Chrissy does. And we got a keen way of doing it. The production is smart. They try to stay close. They try to watch what goes on every day, so that in the next scene we could put something that happened from yesterday in front of the camera today and dive. So it's a lot of different situations to how it goes. But yes, it is television, so there are some things that you have to do over. There are some dope ass lines that you might hit that they would like actually try to get it again. I mean, yeah, it's television. You want your television show to be aesthetically correct. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that it's not a real thing, or that doesn't mean that it's bullshit. It just means that you want the people to look at something great,
Right.
along with good content.